Hello, this is Ghosty back with another review. We have the Marvel Legends Retro Scarlet Spider. This came in from GameStop just a few days ago. And, it's probably, besides Jack-O-Lantern, my favorite figure of the year so far. We're only a few months in, so we haven't gotten a lot. This is probably the third wave we've gotten. And I can already tell he's probably going to be 9, 8, or 10. 1, 2, or 3 in my top 10. The same with Jack-O-Lantern. Alright, so let's take a look at the box here. We can see an illustration of Scarlet Spider right there. You can see the art for Spider-Man, the animated series, Marvel Comics, Hasbro's logo down there, and of course the blister card with the figure in there. Turn it around. We get art of the function of the figure, which is, of course, the hand swapping. More art of Spider-Man, the animated series, and a little read-up in a few different languages. Yeah. Okay. So, let's open him. I've already taken the liberty of splitting the package open. So, if you want to open these easily, you put your thumb right here. You can get it inside and underneath, and slide it through and around the package, and it should split it open for you. Okay. So here he is. Have to get rid of that tape. Pour the hands out. Get rid of that tape. Hard to do this in gloves. So yeah, we'll press on the back and pop the figure out. The tape off my glove. Okay. Okay, so for accessories with this figure, you get 2 extra pairs of hands. Those being the wall climbing hands and thwipping hands. Thwip being, of course, the sound his webs make when they shoot out of his wrists. Or, well, the web shooters. Okay, it's pretty hot right now here in California, so I'm going to take my gloves off for the rest of this review, because they are thick leather gloves, and they are very hot. Alright, so, let's get a better angle of this figure. Alright, better lighting. Good. Okay, so, this is the figure out of the packaging. Looks very nice. I wanted to do some comparisons, so here he is next to the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man. Basically everyone's go-to Spider-Man now. And my go-to Spider-Man, the Amazing Friends 3-pack Spider-Man. And of course, this Spider-Man and this Spider-Man are way taller than this one, because this one's meant to be younger Spidey. And they all look good next to each other. Although these two look better next to each other because they're meant to be clones of the same person. Or, well, he's meant to be a clone of him. So I think sharing a body mold fits better. I wish we could get a Spider-Man on this body mold, Scarlet Spider, but that's probably not going to happen. I could imagine they're going to kind of slowly retire this one as years go by. This one will probably be the go-to Spider-Man, so what can you do? Alright, now let's get rid of these and replace it with, here we have the original toy Hasbro Scarlet Spider that I have from the Rhino Bath wave, and Jack-O-Lantern from the same wave as this Spider-Man. So you can tell that this one is much, much skinnier than the other one, with a darker red and a lighter blue, with a it looks like a bigger spider logo, but I could be wrong. See, yeah, mine has seen better days. It has some damage, it has some dust, need to clean him up, but overall he's still looking pretty good, still looking pretty fair. The gauntlets are different. These ones are just solid wristbands painted with lines. These ones are actually the cartridges that we know and like. And I think the bags on the ankles are the same mold. So, yeah. And of course, this one's been updated with new articulation, such as toe joints and butterfly joints, and drop-down legs. And then, of course, Jack-o'-lantern. These two look nice next to each other. I don't know if these two characters have ever interacted in the books, at least in these costumes. This Jack-o'-lantern, I assume, has also been the Hobgoblin before, but I could be wrong. But I don't think they've ever interacted in these costumes, but I could be wrong. Alright, now for more Ben Reilly. We have Ben Reilly as Spider-Man, and Ben Reilly as Spider-Man, modern and classic. This Spider-Man is the same exact Spider-Man design that appeared in Marvel vs. DC, which was a very strange book. And this one, I don't know a lot about this one, but I saw Spider-Man on the shelf at Walmart, so I got a Spider-Man from the shelf from Walmart. So yeah, I have this figure looking really nice. I changed out his head for the Renew Your Vows, because I like that one much better. And I like the bigger eyes on the classic Spidey. Sorry, I don't know where I left off, because I had to go for a second. Spider-Man. They look very nice next to each other. I really do like them. This is probably one of my favorite Spider-Man I've ever gotten. So I'm glad to see this come out as well, because I know for a fact this is probably going to be my favorite of the year. Okay, now that we're done with comparisons, we can take a look at the figure. Let me roll up my sleeves. Alright, so these eyes. Oh, hold on, let me get better lighting. Alright, these eyes, they are jagged, they're massive, I love them. I wish we would have gotten a second head sculpt with different eyes, just like the Mafex did, but this is still nice. It's a really good head sculpt. I like how jagged the mask is and everything. Looks great. Looks very 90s. The same with the hoodie. I've seen people pop off the arms and replace the hoodie with a fabric one. I don't think I'm going to do that. I was planning to, but now I'm really satisfied with what I have already. So I think I'm good with what I have. And honestly, this is making me not want anything from Mafex. I think Hasbro's getting good enough that for the price, they can't be beat. Alright, but let's get to the articulation. You can look really far up. I think they increased the length of the neck peg for more range. You can get head tilt, side to side motion, and a whole bunch of other crazy stuff. Arms go this far up, this far down, all the way around, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. I can get it better. There we go. Double jointed elbows. Swivel in the hand, and a hinge that goes for every hand. Sorry if my nails are a little long right now. I usually paint them. Alright. Goes this far back, this far forward. There is meant to be a butterfly joint in the body. Alright, I'm back again. Had to leave again. Alright, so yeah. There's meant to be a butterfly joint. It is blocked by the hoodie, but that's fine by me. There's a swivel somewhere in there. Hinge somewhere in there. Actually, it's right here. Kick this far forward. A little bit back. Alright, we have a upper thigh cut. Double jointed knees. Legs go all the way back. He can almost kick himself, but not quite. We have a boot cut, which is amazing. We have hinge in the foot, hinge in the toe, and of course ankle pivot. So yeah, they did paint the buckles on the pouches. They did paint the brown in the belt. They painted everything. And if you look closer, it is a completely different belt from the one that came with this one. So yeah, it is different. So yeah, it's a very nice figure. A lot of differences between the last one and this one. And for the price, $25, I think he's a pretty damn amazing figure. Boy, is this guy badass. I mean, really nice. He's a really nice figure. Better than the Mafex, only because of the price. The Mafex is probably leagues ahead of this one, but for the price, I do prefer this. So I don't think I'll be picking up the Mafex. So, that'll be all. I know this is a little longer than my typical video, but I wanted to get a video of this guy out soon. You know, capitalize on those views, if you will. But that's it. Hope you guys have a great day. I'll leave a link to buy this figure below.